cleaneatingmag.org, clean eating can be defined as a diet based on the belief that eating whole foods in their most natural state can offer certain health benefits. Unlike popular diets such as keto diets, clean eating is based on eating foods in their least processed state. Most diets are viewed as fads, while clean eating is typically viewed as more of a lifestyle choice. An obvious benefit to clean eating is weight loss. According to cleaneatingmag.com, replacing unhealthy, highly processed items with real, whole, minimally processed foods will shift your hormones from fat storage mode to fat burning mode, which will then increase your metabolism. There was a study published in Cell Metabolism where a group of participants were split into two smaller groups and they were each given a specific diet. One of the groups was given a diet where they ate fatty, processed foods for 2 weeks, while the other one ate clean, healthy, I guess you'd say unprocessed foods for the other 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they switched diets and each group ate the opposite diet. At the end of the study, researchers found that people ate significantly more while on the processed foods diet. They ate 54 times the added sugar and 1.8 times the saturated fat. All of this overall ended up leading them to consume about 500 more calories each day while on this diet. In conclusion, researchers found that eating unhealthy processed foods left people feeling less satisfied than eating clean, wholesome foods. When foods are processed, most of the nutritional value is stripped and diminished from them, and they add ingredients like sugar and sodium. These ingredients are what make food taste good, but are definitely unnecessary. There are actually many health benefits to sugar, but not processed sugar. It's simple sugar that's actually really healthy for you. Simple sugars are actually good for the body, and they're valid energy sources. They contain different vitamins and minerals, and they offer many health benefits. Simple sugars can also be found in various foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Processed sugar, also known as added sugar, can be harmful to the body over time. This type of sugar will quickly spike your blood sugar, but is typically followed by a crash and containing no nutritional value. Added sugar is what's typically in your sweets and your desserts, and just anything that's processed. Foods with added sugar are typically fatty and really high in calories, which lead to weight gain. When eating a clean diet, processed sugars are avoided naturally, which is a big part in why so many people lose weight. Another benefit of clean eating is for an increase in energy level. When there's an imbalance in your blood sugar, people typically feel fatigued. If you eat a high amount of carbs without balancing out with enough healthy fats and protein, your blood sugar is unbalanced and it will typically make you feel tired. But according to cleaneatingmag.org, avoiding foods that will quickly raise blood sugar levels and keeping carb portions to reasonable amounts is a great way to ensure that you're keeping your blood sugar balanced. Clean eating ensures that you'll be eating a balanced diet. In the past few months, I've actually switched to a much cleaner diet. I've definitely noticed a spike in my energy levels as well. For example, my roommate and I decided to get a juicer and we drink celery juice every morning. We're not doing like a cleanse because those can be detrimental to your health, but we are still eating our normal diet, but we just drink it 30 minutes before we eat breakfast in the morning. I've definitely been reaping the benefits from it. I've noticed a lot higher energy in the morning specifically, and it's helped clean my skin up and it aids in digestion, and there's just a whole bunch of benefits to it. So I'm not saying that you have to drink celery juice necessarily and that means it's clean eating or anything, but that's just an example of how I've noticed it in myself and that it is working and it is making me feel a lot better about my body. And lastly, another important benefit of clean eating is the reduced risk of disease. Healthy eating prevents obesity, which is the #1 nutritional reason for disease in America. Clean eating also boosts moods, which in turn boosts physical activity. Physical activity obviously then prevents obesity, which prevents the risk of disease. Clean eating also boosts good cholesterol and decreases unhealthy triglycerides. Eating healthy also just ensures that you're receiving the nutrients you need, which make you feel better and lower your risk of disease. For example, when I was younger, my dad had a lot of health problems, and they actually found out that he was allergic to gluten, which isn't necessarily the clean eating, but he did stop eating it. He lost a ton of weight. A lot of his health problems did go away, but he still had issues, and now they realize it's definitely just in his diet, and he eats pretty much an entirely plant-based diet. He feels a lot better, he looks a lot better. It's helped him with aging, and it's definitely, like I said, the weight loss. He has a lot of energy, he works out now. Like, he's just in a really good state of mind and feels a lot better about himself through this clean eating that he's begun to do within the past 10 years or so. And I know that clean eating can definitely be expensive, and especially being in college, it's a little unrealistic sometimes. But if you can, there are ways that you can start at least trying to eat cleaner and eat better. Meal prepping is a big one. I know that takes time and money, but if you can, or you can at least plan your meals out in the week, it'll definitely help you eat cleaner and feel less inclined to go out and just like grab fast food. So with that, like obviously cooking and making your meals is definitely a lot better way to make sure that you're eating cleaner and you're eating more organically processed foods and stuff. And then obviously eating organically, so you know what's in your meat and you are getting your vegetables without like added sugars and everything, and your fruits. And then also another big benefit, or something that will benefit, is making water your primary beverage, because water just, and being hydrated, just does a lot for the skin and with energy levels, and just keeping like sodas and that added sugar out of your diet definitely will benefit you in the long run. So thank you.